right now, but make some noise for my friend Larry Griffin, everybody.
Alright, I got an Amber Alert on my phone the other day. You know how that always goes? The Amber Alert's on your phone and it says, oh my god, there's a kid missing, and it says something like that. And it's on your phone and the only thing you can do is click a button that says okay. That's fucked up.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly. What is that? I agree. What is that? I don't have time to go find the kid. Give me a better button, you know? Give me a button that says, oh my god, it's horrible, there's a kid missing. And then I'll feel like, I'll click that button on my phone and I'll feel like I've done something. And then I'll go back to fucking watching HBO Max or whatever I'm doing that day. I'm deaf. I got hearing aids. And it's actually pretty great. I never get tired of any songs. I don't hear any songs enough that to be overplayed. You know, it's awesome. Like the song Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. People are like, I hate that song. I've heard that song a million times. I haven't heard it that many times. Play it again. That's what I want. I'm a sucker for an 80s power ballad. That's what I like. That's my one musical weakness, is an 80s power ballad. Yeah. I tried to go to the doctor recently. It didn't go well. I went to the front desk, and they were like, all right, it's $175 just to talk to the doctor. Anything more than that, it's way more money. And I'm like, $175 to talk to the doctor. Just imagine thinking you're that fucking cool to talk to.
Yeah.
Like, that's the price of your conversation. If I'm paying up that much money to talk to you, I better not hear any fucking recycled Facebook memes in that. I want to hear golden nuggets of wisdom. I want to hear pearls of truth, the likes of which I never could have comprehended before. I don't want to hear platitudes. I don't want to hear something like, oh, it gets worse before it gets better. Fuck you, I want my $175 back. I want it, that's not what I came here for, you know? Yeah, I appreciate you guys sitting in the front. You guys are like a high-energy crowd members. Yeah. You guys stuck around like maybe comedian number 15 will be our favorite. You're sticking it out. You're real comedy fans. You didn't see all you wanted to see so far. You're like, there's more. Yeah. I did a while ago, a couple years ago. I did go to the hospital because of an overdose on over-the-counter allergy drugs.
Oh, yeah.
You really have to listen to that whole sentence for it to be as ridiculous as it is. But, like, you don't know that stuff's a steroid. That's the Flonase allergy drugs and shit like that. Like, it really is very addictive. It's bad for you. I didn't know that until I was bleeding over my sink on New Year's Eve 2020. And yeah, that was the bad thing that happened to me in 2020. Because I had to be fucking different from everybody. You know? And it's like, yeah, I didn't know that was they carted me out of there in an ambulance. I was bleeding from the nose. I was barefoot. It was like the worst redneck street fight you ever saw. It's not good. And they plugged me up and I'm fine now. And but the thing was, it's like that's a bad drug story. That's not even a good drug story. You know? Like, there's no rock and roll drug story like that. There's no story where it's like, oh, Van Halen went back to their backstage green room after their show and they shot up some Flonase and threw a TV out the window. That's not a good rock and roll drug story. Next time I get addicted to something, I'll do better.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I appreciate you're keeping me on my toes with the laughter, because it's never quite at where the punchline was. You're making me really have to like hate myself. Because I hear her laughter and I'm like, oh, I'm a comedian. I have to move on to the next joke now because I heard the laughter. It's really, you know, this is like expert level comedy. I'm not trying to shit on you. This is interesting. You know, the rest of you guys are like, what the fuck's going on? Like, who is this madman? It's like, no, because this lady is like, she's keying up my timing like I was like the drugs. It's like the allergy drugs. That's what that was. I was fucking crazy on those drugs. No, like the thing with that, the last thing I'm going to say about that is that I can't do cocaine now because I fucked up my nose with the drugs. And I'm not going to do any more cocaine. I can't do cocaine because of that. I'm not going to make it worse. And I could see you in here. I know some of you have done cocaine. I will not point you out. I know you might be here with work friends or something. So I'm not going to point out who in here has done cocaine. But the thing is, now we're all part of the same club. You know, you guys are rock stars. You were in the bathroom having illicit sex. You were doing cokes. You were doing all the cool stuff. And I had the sniffles. And now we're the same. I'm grandfathered into the fucking club. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes, I think, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll do a mutiny. I don't know. Yeah. I really like this lady. This is a true comedy thing. Like, I feel like I could say anything. I don't have a few jokes. Like, I can say whatever I want right now. That'd be unfair to the rest of you, though. Because I know the rest of you are like, oh, we paid $10. We want to see jokes. So I can't just, like, you know, say anything. Except, yeah. Are you guys still having a good time? Who's having a good time? Yeah. All right. Now this is my first time here. I've never done comedy at this bar. This is my kind of style. Everything is kind of old. It's dark. It's weird, and that's my comedy style. You know, it's very different. And I do. Who has a phone in here? And who has a phone? Right? Yeah, most of you probably have a phone. And if you get calls on your phone, it's always from Scam Likely. That's what it usually is. And I'm not a fan of the Scam Likely call. That's every fucking phone call is like that now. It's like Scam Likely. But I would be okay with it if one time it led to a meet-cute romantic comedy scenario. If somebody was calling to steal somebody's credit card and that led to them finding true love. I'm a fucking romantic. I know all my other jokes have clued you into that, but I am a fucking romantic. And that if the Scam Likely calls lead to true love, I'll be okay with it. Like, I can picture the trailer for the movie in my head now. It's like, oh, it's the romantic comedy of the summer. It's the movie of the year. You have to see this. He was an undocumented immigrant who was working in a faceless building by a highway. And he was trying to pay money back home to help his family out, and he hated his job. He was trying to scam people out of their lifelong credit card information and their savings. And she was an underemployed teacher's assistant who had no health care. And she was trying to get the best deals on ramen at the supermarket. And they never would have met if he hadn't called her to try to steal her social security number. And it was love at first scam. That's what that was. Love at first scam. And now they are fucking every night. They are doing things in that bedroom that are so pure, and they are getting to know each other's bodies in such a wholesome way, in ways that none of us have ever comprehended. I'm a professional writer. I can't even articulate how beautiful it is what they do in that bedroom. That last part's not in the trailer. The joke got away from me. That's my time. I'm Larry Griffin. Thank you very much.